What's going on, guys? Vidya James here, ready for freaking E3 2017. Working today, so I've been working the last couple of days actually, so I haven't been able to watch Microsoft or Sony's press conferences, but I'm aware of some of the big ones like Xbox One X. That's gonna get like a rant video on itself, but like, cause holy fuck. And then Monster Hunter World on for Xbox and PlayStation and some other shit like the Dragon Ball Z fighting game. But I'm going completely blind into Nintendo. I had to freaking shut off my phone. So we're all queued up. We're ready to go. Three, two, one, start. Okay, holy shit, we're getting into this. Oh, okay, fucking arms. They are not fucking around with this. Let's say you might have to put some wrist weights on in this shit. Oh, fuck, really? Well, that's a perfect game for multiplayer, though. Rocket League is perfect for multiplayer. Holy shit. Because like this system is a really great is really great for multiplayer though. Okay, Pokken Tournament DX. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, they're really going all in on this on the competitive games. Okay, FIFA. I'm not a big sports fan. I'm not a fan of the sports ball, but I know a lot of people are really hyped about that. So that's cool. Are you really fucking playing FIFA while you're? Come on, dude. That's fucking ridiculous. I love the football so much. I play football while I'm playing football. Splatoon. There's got to be Splatoon with that many people. Yep. Cannot wait for that shit. Alright, I got people calling me Inkling Boy. Fucking hell. Loser gets actually inked. that'd be, yeah, the losing team actually gets inked. He's like, let's break it down. I'm like, Kongo Kukuretsu's on. Rocket League's a pretty big deal. ARMS coming out in like 2 days. Tournament DX. Nothing but Nintendo Switch? Okay. It's all Nintendo Switch this time, huh?
The game is fun. The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test that you pass or a quest that you fail. A race against time. Fun and battle always locked together. But the game is also something else. It's a journey, a passport to new worlds, maybe even an odyssey.
Ha
A feel, an exploration. Close your focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. And that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end,
Whose house is
it's
this?
not just where you can take your game.
Oh, apparently nobody's.
It's where your game
Takes
can take
you.
you. So let's go.
Take me. Nintendo, take it, you little Switch. Okay, Xenoblade.
Everyone in our West lived in the World Trade together with our divine father, the architect. They called that paradise Elysium.
Elysium. I wish Xenoblade Chronicles X was more of an action than an RPG. Especially because it was multiplayer, it was really missing some fun because of that. It's not a bad game, but it just
Blade.
wasn't as fun as it could have been.
As the driver of the Aegis, can you take me to Elysium?
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take get you there myself.
What's the worst that could possibly happen? With my not Xenoblade.
Here.
Hmm. Okay. I'm willing I'm willing to bet that's some censorship right there.
Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. You and that sword kill me! I'm guessing your goal isn't easy.
Everybody has a Xenoblade. Xenoblade 2, everybody's got one. Everybody gets one. Looks fantastic though. Like Xenoblade Chronicles got the atmosphere, the freaking exploration shit down pat. It's just the combat was boring as shit.
Her flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either.
If you know what you've decided, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength. Everyone, let's go!
Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Harder. Is this a first look or okay?
Sometimes you need a hero. A swordsman, fire wielding, stone cold hero with an insatiable appetite.
Oh, no, it's Kirby. Okay. Fuck, this dude just keeps getting more new games. It's almost ridiculous. Hearts for everybody. Burning Leo. So feel the burn. So it's like Kirby Superstar, except more people. Water bomb? Huh, interesting. Stone cold. The fuck? Oh, okay. Wispy Woods again. Now it's filled with an H? Alright, it's a 4-player game. It's just the Kirby. It's just Kirby. The Kirby. We don't have a title yet. It's just the Kirby.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. I hope you've been enjoying the journey with Nintendo Switch so far. When I found out that Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the world as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere,
I'd take that shit everywhere. I haven't touched my 3DS in the longest.
Take Switch outside, come together, and share the experience.
Share the
This
joy.
idea was how we hoped people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming
I need to
up
find somebody to play
with
Snipper Clips
creative
with.
ways to play in all kinds of places. In
Because
many
there's no,
ways.
it's a beautiful game and it looks like fun, but I'm not gonna have fun playing that by myself.
Nintendo and its third-party partners will release many multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
Now,
they're going all in on that.
More new game worlds for Nintendo Switch. But before we do, there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look. Konnichiwa. Hi everyone. I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
People shot themselves with anger because it wasn't stars.
Clear Pokemon fighting game. 2 people can dive right into battle using 2 Joy-Con controllers. So you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one Nintendo Switch console. There are some fresh additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe version of the game will be on display at E3 for attendees to play. I have one more announcement. Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch.
So, confirmation.
It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same. In the meantime, let's enjoy this year's E3.
So just confirmation that there is a core game. It's coming out for the Switch.
We heard that the Pokemon series is being developed for Nintendo Switch. What kind of Pokemon game will we be able to play on Nintendo Switch? I'm looking forward to it myself. At this year's E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017.
Okay.
But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible on Nintendo Switch. We hope you look forward to them as well. Now
Okay.
let's continue on with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
So it's mostly 2017 is what this is about. They'll probably have more directs in the future too. Or in space. That no. 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 So wait. Fucking Metroid, but 4. Wait. Is it Prime 4? Okay. Just in development. Alright. Just... There's fucking Metroid! Fucking finally! Fucking Metroid! I'm not a big fan of Prime. I wish it was his own series. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Prime, but it's a Metroid game, and maybe this will get it right. I still have yet to play the third one, though, but... What is this now? A new... Oh, yet another Yoshi. Yoshi's cardboard... crazy cardboard cutout. Interesting. I'm loving the visuals. And look... No, it's not like, you know, everyone's like, 4K, 60 frames. I'm like, this is may not be 4K, but it still looks really freaking good. It's like, use what you got. God damn. The flip side. The fuck. Now with vehicles. We finally added vehicles to the Yoshi games. Fuck. Oh, okay. Just the Yoshi. So we're looking forward in 2018 to the Kirby and the Yoshi. Must be Fire Emblem Warriors. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I know nothing. I know pretty much nothing about the Fire Emblem series. So.
Mother's in danger. Yoshi's up there again.
You two must keep going. No, I'm coming with you.
Appeared from other worlds. Huh. Okay, so it's a standalone game. It's a.
I am Marth, the Prince of Altea.
So he gets a.
Come here to save you.
They finally gave him an English voice actor.
Remember that you can rely on your friends. We're with you.
Get it together, you two. If you can't do this, who can?
If I won't, who will? Dragon Fist explode.
You fought your way this far. There's nothing you two can't do. No matter the danger, we can overcome it if we're working together.
All right, let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this.
So if you're a Muso fan, you're probably ecstatic. If you're a Fire Emblem fan, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of either, so it's kind of... Oh.
Hi there. I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago,
it was announced that select Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim.
That looks really
I'm
good,
looking
though.
forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand. Oh, when did this Master Sword get in my hand? Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I'm like, I just finished
Let us take you on a
freeing the
new
Divine
gaming
Beasts on my second playthrough. Alternate playthrough, I should say. My first playthrough, I went straight to Ganon, but I've just been stuck there. What is this now? Trial of the Sword. Huh. Oh, it's one of those where you... Oh, okay, like that one Outset Island, I think, where you start with absolutely nothing. Like it was irritating, but like it was an interesting challenge, and I really did like the concept behind it. So you just go in with only the things that are in the area, which is interesting. What is this now? Hero's Path mode? Oh, they talked about that. I just can't remember what it meant. New armor. Haha! Ah, no. Korok mask. Oh, it lets you know where the... Okay, I remember that. They said it would help you find the Korok seeds, because there was like 900 of them or some shit. Master mode. Huh. Oh, the health is regenerating. Oh, nice. Master Trials.
Oh.
Champion's Ballad. Meefoff! It's an awesome artwork. I wish we could find out more about them. Like, play as them or something. Get like an alternate like playthrough where they were successful in stopping Ganon. The champion. Whoa! Oh, are we seriously gonna get that? Because that would be fucking awesome. Holy shit! Expansion pass. Well, I already got the expansion pass, so holy shit! If we actually get to play as the champions, that's more.
What did you think?
That's more than I ever expected to get out of that.
The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo.
Oh.
The Zora champion...
Yes! Yes!
The Goron champion, Daruk.
Riva!
The Rito champion, Rivali. And the Gerudo champion, Urbosa. You'll be able to use these 4 amiibo in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
Shit, man.
This changes the game.
Fuck. Yes.
Bring people together. Play
This is almost over then, isn't it?
with anyone.
Yeah, just about.
If video gaming is a journey, then anywhere has to include a stop right here in LA during E3. This is Magic Week.
Man.
Where booths buzz and channels glow. Where the game worlds you've heard about suddenly spring into life. And this summer, a new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, which brings teams from the Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan to see whose colorful skills are the best. Tomorrow, the Pokken Invitational will be held. You might recognize some of our 8 competitors who will be duking it out in heated battles. Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches and the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later
Open
this
it.
week.
Yep.
4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be E3 attendees who rise to the top by battling on the show floor.
Okay.
If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge.
One of these days I have to make it to
And no matter
E3.
where you are, be sure to
One of these
contact the
days.
Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
Just writing down some talking points for later. Oh, this monstrosity. Kingdom Battle.
Ubisoft is proud to announce its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure
Tactical
filled
adventure.
with combat and exploration.
Huh.
Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest to put the kingdom back in order. We can't wait for you to play the game on August 29th.
That's not that far out. Just fuck the rabbits, though. I'm sorry, just fuck the rabbits. I'm sick of that kind of shit. Them and the minions. Right. It's actually a really big deal that they've got like things like Payday and like Rocket League, stuff that hasn't really been on the systems lately. But the okay, exclusive customization on it. Okay, that makes sense. Exclusive battle cards also makes sense from cross network play.
On behalf of everyone here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know that both the Rocket League and Switch communities have wanted it, and now we're going to release it.
Thank you.
With cross-network support that lets you play against opponents on other platforms. The Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus far, plus exclusives like local wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi Net for customizing your car, and new exclusive cards we'll talk about later this year. Look for Rocket League on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Some Xenoblade again? Looks a lot like Xenoblade. Too cartoony. Okay, no. It's too cartoony for Xenoblade. That's a little too realistic for Monster Hunter, so... This is like, what, Fossil Hunter or some shit? Oh. Mario Artist. What the hell? Okay, like, the more... Every time they show this game, it's just like, what is happening? That's... That's about the USA outfit. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, so he takes over things. That's pretty freaking cool. That's freaking... Dude, they just took this simple little thing and made it this kick-ass idea. I love it, the soundtrack, too. Okay, collecting on. Really? That's freaking cool as shit, though. Okay, what the fuck? Is that Pauline? Is that what she's been doing? Holy fuck! I thought they just straight up forgot about her. That's fucked up that they gave 10/27. Okay, before Christmas. All right, like that has to be Pauline. But I'm mad that Pauline's getting more of a spotlight than Daisy has lately. But holy shit, no Smash. I'm shocked. I'm honestly shocked. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Odyssey and no Smash. Alright, so that's it for that. Whew. That's crazy. So, alright, some pretty big news. Fucking Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime, that's like the first on the list. Metroid Prime gotta talk about. Like, the simple fact that they're even acknowledging Metroid at all, let alone making a new game, a sequel to Metroid Prime, like Metroid Prime 4, that's a big ass deal. I know, I have a couple of friends actually that straight up said, like, I'm not even gonna deal with a Nintendo Switch until, like, some kind of Metroid game comes out, and there it is. Oh. Like I've said before, I've kind of had this love-hate relationship with Metroid Prime because it's not a bad game series, but it just felt too slow. But maybe because the Switch has the motion sensing, because like playing Breath of the Wild and using the arrow, it's snappy. You snap it out, you aim. Even without the time thing, it works really, really well. So they never seem to be able to find that middle ground. You either have this auto lock-on, which makes the combat really boring, or, you know, I have to try Metroid Prime 3, actually. I honestly admit, maybe that bridged the gap. So, sorry, I did get the Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii U. I just never got around to playing it because I got a huge backlog of shit. I'm still working on Breath of the Wild, which is good because that goes right into my next talking point about Zelda. I just recently finished, conquered all 4 of the Divine Beasts. I've just been putzing around. In, like, my main game, I went straight to Ganon, but I've been kind of stuck there because getting to the 4th form of Ganon, it's almost instant death on that point, because I've only kept 4 hearts. So I created a secondary account and played the game straight through, like, legit. No amiibo or anything like that from the bottom. And I'm just now going to face Ganon. I haven't actually gotten to Ganon yet. I'm just in the castle now, but I'm about to beat the game. And so I finally met the champions, like, learned their backstories and all that shit. And I love them as characters. I wish we could have gotten to see more of them. Like, I know, Reveille being kind of an asshole, Derek being a big brother, Mifa, glorious fishwife, and I'm missing some. Oh, Urbosa, freaking the badass big sister. And maybe Zelda's gonna be playable. And I would never expected that to actually be a thing, but it looks like that's gonna be a freaking thing, even without the amiibo. And I'm like looking forward to the amiibo. Most of the Zelda amiibo I've been picking up, like not this one specifically, like the original, but like the Breath of the Wild ones. I've been collecting them because I'm a big Zelda fan, but it's never been like, oh wow, I really want to have that because I like such and such a character. The only exception to that is Best Girl, Super Best Girl, at least Best Girl until Mifa showed up. But yo, if you get them playable, I really want to know how that turns out. Like if it was like I was saying, if it was an alternate story where they did defeat Ganon and this is just them doing their own adventures, like handling the Yiga clan and shit like that, or it's just them actually being alive or something. I don't know. I'm excited to find out, and I'm excited for the amiibos. And I still have yet to beat Ganon, so we'll see how that goes. Rocket League. I've never played Rocket League, I just know it's a thing that's very popular. So the fact that the Nintendo Switch got Rocket League is a really good thing. We're seeing more games like that. Payday was another one that I didn't expect to see on Switch, but it is coming. Where like these popular games, even cross-platform support. Jesus Christ. It's getting the support. It's getting that third-party support that everybody keeps saying that Nintendo lacks. That Rocket League is a big step towards that. And that kind of starts to hit at Sony and Microsoft. If these guys don't have exclusives, but if Nintendo starts getting the third party support, well, they've got this console that can go anywhere. they've got the great first-party titles, and now they're getting the third-party titles. What's the point of getting the other ones? Fucking Xbox One X. But anyway, I never got Rocket League. Never got a chance to play it, but if it is something that comes on the Switch, it might be something I pick up because it might be something I'll be able to play with other people. I'm finding I've been picking up more games like that. Like I really wouldn't have picked up Mario Kart if it wasn't for the fact that I would be playing with other people. Snipper Clips again was another game I would do that with. It's not a game I would probably have picked up unless I had somebody to play it with. But it's one of those games where, you know, I have something to play with. Bomberman was another one. If I didn't have that to play with, like play with other people, maybe do a party thing, like a co-op game rather than competitive, I probably wouldn't pick that up. Going right into Mario Odyssey. That trailer threw me off. They did it again. They did it freaking again. I gotta give them credit. Like the original trailer was like, what is this? Is this like freaking New York City? Like the original, if y'all remember the original trailer, it was the freaking city, the middle of the city. Nobody would have guessed that shit was Mario. And then that shit happened. And I'm looking at this thing like the dinosaurs, like, what is this? Is this Xenoblade? Is this fucking Monster Hunter? No, that's a T-Rex. It's a little too realistic to be a fucking dinosaur. The real fucking Monster Hunter. And then it's fucking Mario Odyssey, and like the fucking hat. They just like, you know, they've slowly announced that the hat was just this thing that you use for platforming, and now you can become enemies, like any enemies. Think about the fucking like Mighty Number 9. I'd really rather not. How you were supposed to be able to freaking turn into your enemies and shit, and there was a $4 million Kickstarter fund, and they fucking couldn't do it with $4 million. And here comes Nintendo, like, bitch, let me show you how. Switch, let me show you how it's done. And they're fucking doing it. And Mario can basically become any enemy he throws that hat at. That's a freaking. It's such a simple, stupid little idea, but you can base and change a whole game around that, and I love it. It's not a talking point, but since it's kind of related, like as it relates to Sonic, with the whole you can make your OC official in the Sonic canon, it feels really gimmicky. Like we didn't have a new idea for a game, so let's just throw Sonic Generations at you, like cut and paste Sonic Generations at you, but now you can make your own character. That's gonna be that's a guaranteed like million seller. Like Sonic 06 was a garbage ass game, but it still sold like enough copies to be on every system's fucking Player's Choice Platinum Games shit. Not because it was good, because it just had Sonic the Hedgehog. And I can see that Sonic Forces is way into the shelves. That it's probably on the OC thing alone, it's going to be making sales, and they might be leaning on that from here on out. They can just throw out any stupid idea they got, and they know they'll get sales just because people will be able to put their OCs in. Freaking DeviantArt was calling that shit out. What I would have wanted Sonic to do is to find a groove and work on it and perfect it. I really liked Lost World, and I really wish they had perfected that gameplay, because that felt the most natural way to play a Sonic game, where you can see where you're going and go as fast as you want to. Because with like Sonic Mania, side-scrolling and speed do not work. You can't not see where you can't not see what you're gonna run into. Like if Grand Theft Auto, like I think they did it for like a mini game, but if you still had to play Grand Theft Auto from a top-down view, or if you had to play racing games from like a side view or something like that, where you have this little ass screen that you have to work like Micro Machines back on the NES days, like you couldn't freaking do it. Like especially if you had to do hairpin turns and shit like that. That was one thing that always like everybody. You can't just play a Sonic game. You have to memorize that shit. Run into spikes, run into enemies, run off cliffs, because you couldn't see that shit coming because it's 2D. Speed doesn't work for that. It needed to be a behind the back view, but they just couldn't figure out a way to make it work. And I thought Lost World was a great step in that direction. They needed to perfect the gameplay. They needed to stop. They needed to blend the speed more with the platforming. And I think less of the on-rails shit that a lot of these current Sonic games do, and more control. Make it feel like you're playing the game. And the last thing, no Smash. I'm honestly surprised. We got a Metro. I was convinced we were gonna get some kind of Smash Deluxe announcement, because like we got Pokken Deluxe, so there's no way they're not gonna have Smash on the Switch. That's a system seller. Smash is a system seller. Period. no matter what system it shows up on. If they put Smash Bros, if like Super Smash Bros ended up on the Vita, that shit would have sold like that would have actually sold like hotcakes. And I'm not talking that shitty Sony All Stars ripoff bullshit. Like actual Smash Brothers, that shit would have sold. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna sell my fucking Vita or not, because that's just that's a bigger brick than freaking 3DS has been. It's not that it doesn't work; it's just I got nothing to play on it, and it's not that interesting. But no Smash. I'm honestly surprised. I would have figured we got some kind of hint or some kind of date. But I guess, well, if Mario Odyssey, if I remember correctly, Mario Odyssey was coming out on the 10th in October. So it's very possible that between now and October we'll get some kind of announcement for Smash DX or Smash for Switch or whatever they're gonna call it. Or even a straight up Smash 5. I don't think it'll be a Smash 5. I really don't think it'll be a Smash 5, especially with if they wanted to make it come out by Christmas, so they would have that big Christmas title. It would be Smash Bros. Deluxe. If it was gonna be Smash 5, we wouldn't see that shit for another 2-3 years, maybe. They usually announce a Smash, and then it's in the pipeline for a couple of years before we even see it. But oh man, I'm honestly surprised. So I'm wondering. It's still I would still bet money that we're gonna get Smash in some shape or form on the Nintendo Switch. I'm surprised they just went all in on the Switch on this, but I guess they really wanted to. Well, they want everybody to focus on the Treehouse and on what they have coming up. Metroid Prime 4 is already a huge announcement. Still no Mother 3 though. I really wonder about that. Oh yeah, nothing about Virtual Console. Nah, that might be something they handle. That might be something they handle again on the Treehouse or Nintendo Direct. That feels like with E3 you want to put your biggest things out there. Like that's why I guess Metroid Prime. And then we got the Kirby and the Yoshi. Kirby 2018, Yoshi 2018. No titles yet. And Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Fire Emblem Warriors. How much else really grab it? Oh yeah, and the freaking Mario Rabbids. I fucking hate the Rabbids. I hate that kind of character shit. Like, the Rabbids, fucking, and Minions. Just, like, garbage-ass designs. Like, oh my god. It's just... the worst aspects of, like... youth culture are, like, embodied in that shit. Fucking selfies and shit like that. And it pisses me off. If it's a good game, okay. But, like, it's just not me. It felt like they could have made a better game if it was Rayman. I wish it's like I'm not even a Rayman fan, but like it feels like they just let the Minions. They just let these stupid little kid-friendly characters take over the franchise because they're so marketable. Okay, so that was Nintendo E3. All right, I'm not as I'm excited. I am excited. It was a better E3 than the last couple of years have been since. It hasn't been as hot as like 2014 with the fucking Smash for, if I am remembering the right year, with the Smash announcement and shit like that. Leading off with Smash Brothers, having all those reveals, and then Splatoon. Oh man, Splatoon 2. I'm looking forward to that. And then ARMS. I actually pre-ordered ARMS from Best Buy because I joined their gamers club and I pre-ordered it on Sunday. It's supposed to arrive by Friday. I did the same thing with Amazon for Mario Kart 8. I think I covered that in a previous video. Amazon failed fucking big time. They not only did it not arrive that Friday, they didn't even tell me it was going to be late until a half hour before the cutoff time. And they didn't even let me cancel the order until the next day. Like, I ended up having to go out to my store, to the store where I work, and just buy the game straight up. And like, but I was down. I basically bought the game twice because they didn't give me the refund. So I bought Mario Kart 8, and then I had to buy it a second time, and then wait for Amazon to cancel the order so I could get my money back for the first one. So I canceled fucking Prime straight out the gate for that shit. Because it would have been a 20% off, but like not for $100 and shit not arriving on time. You're not. So Best Buy, I'm giving Best Buy a chance. We'll see how that goes. They've already I've already got 20% off, and they actually gave me a couple of coupons and shit, so I might actually get some more money off of that. But I'm still trying to get my hands on the Joy-Con and that. Alright, so I still have to watch in full the Microsoft press conference, Microsoft and Sony press conferences. Even though I'll save my commentary on those for those specific things. I already know about Xbox One X. That's gonna be the other video, and I already know about Monster Hunter World. Aside from that, I'm not. Oh yeah, the DBZ game, which looks fucking phenomenal. Vidya James 2017, phenomenal. Oh god, that's gonna be a stupid board. This game is phenomenal. Vidya James 2017. But ARMS was a lot of fun. I can't wait to pick that up. It's really gonna suck playing this game in this room with it being this hot because I can't have the AC on with the computer at the same time. I would just have to shut off one or the other. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch we'll see how long those are, the Microsoft and Sony press conferences. I don't know if I'll do a video on each of them individually or just do them both, but Nintendo was the one. Nintendo was the one that everybody pays attention to. Whether everybody wants to admit it or not, the whole game industry stops and looks at what Nintendo is doing. For better or for worse. The industry kind of lives and breathes Nintendo, because Nintendo was the one that brought this industry back from the dead, because Atari buried that shit back in the 1980s. But where Nintendo goes, the industry tends to follow. So we're probably still gonna get a Sony Switch or some shit. And yeah, let's save that. But like I said, like everybody, even the haters, like fucking, they'll fall, like they'll pretend they hate Nintendo, but they're gonna follow every single fucking move they make. And they want them to fail because they want their Nintendo. They want to be able to play Nintendo games. They just don't want to buy Nintendo systems because it's not cool to have a Nintendo system. Because only kids and nerds have Nintendo. Even though most of us agree, like, hey, if you have a PC like I got, if you got a PC and a Nintendo system, you can play pretty much every game. You ain't gonna get that shit. Xbox, like they have the freaking Dragon Ball Z game announcement on Xbox, but it's not even an Xbox exclusive. And then they had the Monster Hunter World announcement for during the Sony conference, and that's not even a Sony exclusive. So it's like, what even is the point? Exclusives fracture the gaming community. Oh, now it's a bad thing. Yeah, when y'all had exclusives like back in the OG Xbox and PS2 days, and then the 360 and the PS3 days, they were like having consoles exclusives. Were like, fucking, that was the bomb. Now you don't have that shit, and it's like, meh. Console exclusives are bad now. Console exclusives fracture the gaming community. Right, just buy a fucking Nintendo and get off your fucking high horse. Buy a Nintendo system so you can play all the games. Because if you don't care about brand loyalty, then just buy the fucking systems, buy the fucking games, and play them. That's all it is. Like, I try not to be a fanboy, but like, yeah, my room's kind of a fucking wreck. There's my Xbox One, and there's my PS4 with all my freaking Amiibo and shit on top of it. But I have, like I said, I have all the systems. I got an Xbox One S. I have a PS4 Pro. It's not like I don't buy the systems. I do. I want to be able to play the games. It's just that the Nintendo systems tend to be, except for the Wii, disclaimer, the Nintendo systems tend to be more worth the time, and they tend to take up more of my play time. The only exceptions to that were like the PS2, the PS2 and the Sega Saturn. Those are the only non-Nintendo systems that took up more time than any Nintendo system, than any equivalent Nintendo system of the day. But I'm kind of ranting now. I'm gonna go check out the Microsoft conference and the Sony conference, because from what I hear, there was a lot of lulls to be had, or not lulls. I guess we'll find out one way or the other. So, see you in the next video. Vidya James, just playing.